It's Monday, the 15th of January 2018, and welcome to Navigating Your Day. In Jinshin Jitsu, safety engine lock number 15 came into the universe meaning laughter. Wash our hearts with laughter. Isn't that cool? So we have the ability, when safety engine lock number 15 is open, to connect to the deep joy that is what resides at the essence of who we are. And deep joy is not superficial happiness like we experience when our egos are satisfied, when we reach a goal, or we buy something new, or Deep joy is that feeling, my understanding of it in any case, is that feeling of like tears to your eyes when you see something really beautiful that touches you deep inside. Now, that can be anything. That can be from your dog to your baby to someone else's baby to a beautiful sunset. But something that we all know what that feeling is. That's the energy that we can connect with when safety engine lock number 15 is open. And that's the energy that is potentially there for us today. So if you want to experience that energy, then set an intention that today, even if it's only for an instant, you would like to experience deep joy. And when you do, then enjoy it, right? So 15 is a 6, and 6 is about harmony. It's about beauty. It's about peace. It is about discrimination. It's about being able to know what it is that we require in order to experience peace. What is it that we require in order to experience that deep inner joy? Now, you don't just experience deep inner joy because, right? I don't know, maybe some people are lucky enough that they do. I certainly don't. It's something that we need to be aware of. It's something that it's an outflow of who we are rather than what we do. So becoming really in tune with what it is that you need in order to feel fulfilled, inspired, loved, complete. That is the discrimination that the 6 from the 15 gives us, so that we can decide, are we going to sacrifice our values for someone else's? Are we going to spend our lives making other people happy? How well has that worked for you so far? Has it saved any relationships? Has it made you more energetic? Has it improved your health in any way? I think not. So what is it that you need in order to be joyful? And how are you going to go about giving that to yourself? Because if you wait for other people to give it to you, you are going to wait a very, very, very long time. And there's going to be very little joy in that process. When we can discriminate about what it is that we need in order to be the most fulfilled version of ourselves, then we step into our true leadership potential, which is the 1 of January. And of course, we have the whole year, the 2 from 2018, that is helping us to connect to the sense that everything is balanced. We are balanced. And yes, we can have happiness, but happy and sad come together as a package that is different from that deep, soulful joy and contentment. So striving for happy in order to try and avoid it, striving for pleasure and trying to avoid what causes us pain is not an integrated experience and is not going to help us connect to that deep inner joy. So 2018 helps us to appreciate that everything is actually neutral until you judge it through the filter of what is important to you. The hero of today is the 9. So 9 in the hero position helps us to connect to that childlike energy, that childlike curiosity that doesn't really need to worry about the destination. That's not going, oh, inner joy, today, inner joy. I need to get inner joy, right? So I need 25 to-do lists, and if I do X, Y, and Z, and if I just drink my green juice, and if I ride the bike for 20 Ks, then maybe I'll have inner joy. No, man, children don't operate like that. Children wake up in the morning and they're like, well, wow, wonder what this day is going to give us, right? And then they explore, and they discover some things that they don't like, and then they're unhappy for a bit, and if they don't like it, they let it go, and they move on to something that they do like. So we have the ability today to connect to that energy, that curiosity, that trust in the universe, that natural resilience that resides within children. That is the hero today that can help us connect to what it is that we need in order to access our inner joy. The villain of today happens to also be a 6. So just know that the number of the day is 15, right? So it's a more subtle 6. It's a 6 that's more sort of on an emotional kind of level. That's why it's about laughter. The 6 in the villain position is a little bit more physical because it's a 6, right? It's not a 30, it's not a 15. So 6 in the villain position very often leads to a lack of balance. We can't actually maintain balance within ourselves. We can't change the habits of driving and striving and goal setting, for example. We can't see that our behavior is being extreme. We don't tune into, is this nourishing me or is this punishing me? So that is the drawback of having the 6 in the villain position today, is that you could be doing things habitually, and these may seem like healthy habits, right? They may seem like healthy habits, but they're not making you feel good. So today, if you can tap into that energy of the 2 of 2018, that helps us connect to how we feel. How do you feel? At the end of the day, we only ever do things because we're actually reaching for a feeling. So when you set a goal, when I set a goal that I want to be fabulously wealthy, for example, it's not actually about the money. It's about how having the money or whatever I think is fabulously wealthy, how's it going to make me feel? So if it's, I want to be fabulously wealthy because I want to travel the world, well, how is traveling the world going to make me feel? You know, so maybe it's going to make me feel free. Maybe it's going to make me feel unfettered. Maybe it's going to make me feel light. Maybe it's going to make me feel connected to all these new people and experiences. It's the feeling we're after. So 6 in the villain position very often makes us do things habitually. We just do the things that we do, usually to make other people happy, and we don't focus on how is this making me feel. We're so concerned about how is it making them feel. Is it making the boss happy? Is it making my manager happy? Is it making my partner happy? Are my children happy? Am I doing the right thing? Is my church happy? Is my religious group happy? Because I'm sticking to the rules. And so you might be doing all the right things, but feeling bloody awful. So today we have the ability to connect to, how do we feel? Is this making you feel like laughter, or is this making you feel like tears? And actually the tears themselves are these tears that you need to release in order to connect to your joy, because you've got all the sadness that you've got to get through first. So tears are not a bad thing. It's about helping us feel our way through. Oh, I've gone on forever, right? Safety energy lock number 15 is located on the, little finger. It's located on the little finger. These clips are getting so long now that I know it's on the little finger when I start. By the time I've been speaking for 7 minutes, I've forgotten, right? Safety energy lock number 15 is located on the little finger. The little finger is associated with this heart and small intestine organ function energy. And the attitude is trying too hard, trying to be a good person because of some sort of rule system that we're trying to live according to. Pretending that we're okay, pretending that actually making other people happy is what gives us deep inner joy. I'm telling you now, it's not. So if that's what you think, then hold your little finger every day for 20 minutes if you can, for as long as you can. And what it will do is it will help you to get in touch with what it is that really makes you happy. What is it that floats your boat, lights your flame, and allows you to shine your radiance as a gift to the world? I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.